I thought today we'd come together and do my web effect that I do, but I wanted to switch out the mica powder with a paste that has a little shimmer to it, so we'll give it a go. I have mixed up 5 ounces of JDiction Fast Cure resin. Is a thick viscosity 1-to-1 resin. I'm going to put a little in each of these cups so that I can mix my colors, or my color and my white. All right, I think that's enough of each. I'm just a little worried it's not, but just a tiny bit more in my white cup. All right, so in my paste cup, I'm going to use Just Resin Fireball. And I'm going to take a good bit because this one is a shimmery color, so it doesn't color as strongly, and I want it to color strongly. All right, give it a mix. And you will see what I'm talking about in a minute. Normally with pastes, if you use that much, you're talking about a high intense color, but this is more of a shimmer. See that? I don't know if you could see the shimmer as well on the camera, but all right. And then next, I'm going to use Let's Resin Ocean White, just about a pea-sized drop in this cup. Getting down to the end, I'm going to have to start storing my bottle upside down. All right, I'm also going to put in it from Eye Candy, Glimmer Ghost Red. It really is more of a pink, I think. It's not a bright red, so it works perfectly with this. And I'm just going to put a very little bit. All right, give this a good mix up. While trying not to introduce more bubbles. As you know, with the high viscosity resins, you have more of a tendency to get bubbles. I think that's mixed well enough. You can see when I pick it up, oh, of course that time, there's bubbles in it. Yeah, I had to mix it a little harder so you could see the bubbles. Normally with a low viscosity resin, you wouldn't see that. All right, so then I'm going to put them in my piping bags. I've mixed up more than I need, I can tell, but that's okay. Put that off to the side. Actually, I need to wipe the cup a little so it doesn't dribble everywhere. All right, and now our white in our piping bag. All right, so I'm going to do my color first because this is when I would do my mica powder. Give it a turn. I didn't let the resin heat up. Normally, if I had a regular viscosity resin, I would let it heat up, but I'm trying this without heating the resin up. All right, and then I'm going to go around the mold edge. All right, let's take a look at how that looks. That's pretty good, I think. Put this in my cup, put it to the side. And let's do our white. A little bit less. Let me cut some of the bag off of it. I'm going to cut a little tip in the opening. And I'm just going to go along the edge. Now here I go for round 2. Hopefully I poured enough. And this one I'm trying to go on top of the white. All right. Now we're going to pour some resin in. Now I don't want to fill the mold this time because I am thinking I may do a back, just depending on how it looks. All right. Now I didn't pick out any alcohol inks for this. I think I'm just going to let it go as it is. But I did pick up some glass bits, and I think I may have gone maybe a too red. I'm looking at the colors now. This is definitely too bright. But I have this one that's kind of a pinky color. So let's use this one. I'm going to stand up to try to get the center. All right, I think that looks good. If I back it, I'll back it on my own because most likely it'll be a solid color. I won't want to pull too much away from this. But we'll be back to see what it looks like. All right, we're back. I just backed this with Ruby Red. It's a Le Res pigment paste. I thought it would look cool. I'm hoping I didn't ruin it because it looked like it was very pretty, the back was, until I put this on. So I'm hoping I didn't ruin it. Let's see. Oh, wow. I love that. That worked out really, really well. Can you see it? The lacing. Oh, that's pretty. That worked out really, really well. It's very light around the edges versus the mica powder that I normally do. I might have used a little too much white, but I sort of like the way it did it. Thanks for watching.